Is it Scooby-Doo?
It's reinvented itself a ton over the years.
It's Scooby-Doo.
Mastered themes of horror, tension, and mystery.
Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo! If it's not Scooby-Doo, I'm killing myself.
And taught us that the real monster might just be hiding in plain sight. And sometimes that monster is a guy in a rubber mask.
Take all my money! Yes! Yes! I originally wasn't going to make a video on the 10th anniversary stream for a few reasons. Number one, I didn't even think I was going to catch the 10th anniversary stream. I had to work a double on Sunday, and thankfully I got let out early because I had to be at jury duty this morning, the morning that I'm recording this video. I had to be up at like 6:45 in the morning. I didn't get to the courthouse till 7:30. They didn't call us into the courtroom till 10, and they didn't even start the prosecution asking questions until 10:30. It was basically an all morning and most of the afternoon affair, and I was incredibly frustrated. I was also supposed to go hang out with a friend today, but they ended up not showing up. I got stood up, which, you know, fun, interesting, love that for me. So anyway, the point is I didn't think I was actually going to catch the stream. The second reason I wasn't going to do a 10th anniversary stream video is the fact that I don't necessarily need to. Like, you guys know where you can find it, right? Like, you guys understand that you can just go watch that stream. You don't need me to explain to you. You don't need me to cover for you what is in the stream. You know what's in the stream. You know you can go watch it at any point in time. And I'm not saying that stream summaries are bad. They're great for people who don't really have a lot of time, but again, you can always just go back and watch the VOD. So the third reason came after I watched the stream, which was there's not really a lot to talk about. Like, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on in the stream. I'm not saying there's not a lot to talk about because it's like, oh, you know, none of this is actually like good, right? Like, it's good. It's really, really good. Like, I didn't see a single thing within the stream that made me feel like it wasn't a good idea. It was all an incredibly good idea. I thought it was very, very well done, well produced, and in my opinion, behavior knocked it out of the park, right? We're gonna have our first indigenous representation, which is really good. The graphical updates with dynamic weather and new mechanics that they teased all look fucking phenomenal. I can't wait to see people's PCs explode. Switch players are in shambles right now, but it all looks interesting. I like the idea of dynamic weather. I like the idea of weather affecting your vision and affecting the way that you're able to, you know, play the game, and perhaps we can return to this more atmospheric version of Dead by Daylight in the future, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Most of the collaborations are also really fucking cool. Art Terrifier got announced. This year is looking absolutely stacked for licenses. Of course, Jason is coming out literally tomorrow, the day after I record this. The Black Masquerade event looks really fun. The skins look really cool. The cosmetics are great. Scooby-Doo got announced, which if anybody who has ever watched my channel before, if you remember, Scooby-Doo is literally my childhood favorite thing of all time. Like, I adore Scooby-Doo in the most insane way. You guys I can't explain to you how much Scooby-Doo means to me. So I'm really, really happy that Scooby-Doo's coming. I'm really, really happy that all of this is coming to Dead by Daylight. This is all great. The only thing that I thought was worth talking about in terms of making a video, and I'll be completely honest with you, I almost didn't make this video to begin with. Like, I almost, once I said, hey, that might be worth talking about, I almost didn't go through with it, because at the end of the day, I don't want somebody to go, oh, you're just never happy. Dead by Day players are never happy. We got all this amazing stuff. I want to acknowledge how much amazing stuff we got. I want to acknowledge how like phenomenal the future of this game looks. And I also do want to be, I want to cautiously acknowledge how great it looks, right? Because let's all remember that this will not be the first time, and it certainly will not be the last, that behavior basically promises us something, and then does not deliver. This will not be the first time this happens. It will not be the last time this happens. It just, unfortunately, that's the kind of shit we deal with. And so I really, really, really wanted you guys to remember that whenever we're going into all these exciting things, is that behavior has a track record of disappointing us. And it sucks to hear, but it is what it is. But outside of that, I am excited for the future of Dead by Daylight. I am excited for the future of what's to come. My only problem is the Ice 9 Kills collaboration announcement. And I know this seems like a small nitpicky thing, because at the end of the day, there's like 5 t-shirts, a couple of sweaters, and a Legion mask, I think is what's actively coming in terms of that collaboration. But I want everyone to remember that Ice 9 Kills not only utilizes generative AI, they are basically shameless about it. And I am fully convinced that the music video that was shown for the Ice 9 Kills song, which was, by the way, was so bad. That song was so bad. It was so awful. I genuinely think that was one of the worst fucking things I have seen in a DVD live stream since the Chandler Riggs incident. Like, I could not hide. I'm gonna try to find the spot in my recording and throw it up on screen. I could not hide my facial expressions for how utterly ridiculous this fucking thing was. It was so stupid looking, and I couldn't not be like, bro, what the fuck am I looking at? You know what I mean? Like, what was that? But it was, the video itself seemed to be generative AI. They had Nurse running for some reason. Like, I'm fully convinced that the music video is generative AI. And I know that there was supposedly, I didn't catch the beginning of the stream, but I know that there was supposedly like a disclaimer at the beginning of the stream that was like, there was no generative AI used in this broadcast. And that sounds phenomenal. But there's one of two options, and either one, behavior lied to us about there being no generative AI and they think we're stupid, or two, behavior was lied to and behavior is stupid and didn't recognize the very obvious generative AI inside of the inside of that music video. And it was so bad. It was such a bad song, such a corny, lame, badly written song, that I'm almost convinced the lyrics were also AI. And given Ice 9 Kills' track record with generative AI, I believe the whole thing with them is AI. Like, the only thing that's not AI about the Ice 9 Kills collaboration was probably the merch or the cosmetics that we're getting, because I'm assuming that Behavior's art team is actually behind that, which they probably are, right? So me personally, this is the first collaboration I've ever seen come to this game that I genuinely hope fails massively. I hope that they get basically no sales in regard to this, because Ice 9 Kills is actually a group of shitty human beings. They are actually shitty human beings who not only use generative AI, but are shameless about it. And it's actually honestly embarrassing to me that a group of artists, like music artists, I don't know if any of them actually draws, but a group of music artists would be so shameless in using something that steals from other artists and is also just a gigantic negative impact on our environment and our world, and then will just be a dick about it when they are called out for what they are doing. So that's the only thing I feel was of note in terms of the collaborations coming to Dead by Daylight. That's the only thing that I felt like was actually worth really talking about, because everything else, in my opinion, was just fine. It was fine. It was interesting. It was fun. I'm really looking forward to a lot of what's coming. You know, I don't think that there's anything particularly overtly egregious to what is coming, and yeah, I think it's fine. 10th anniversary was fine. I'm excited for Scooby-Doo. I just hated the Ice 9 Kills collaboration. If you care about AI, generative AI usage at all, don't buy it. Fuck them. I genuinely hope this thing collapses and fails so hard that we would never have to hear from this band again. That's probably not gonna happen, but that is my genuine hope. Like I'm so disappointed in it. But other than that, I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed the short video, and I'll see you in the next one.